When the step broke from beneath me and I was falling 2 stories, all I could think about was how I needed to push my head forward and to tuck my chin in. I just always figured those must have been my instincts in that situation to keep my head safe. And yeah, that may be true, but I can't help but wonder if my mom's spirit was there trying to protect me. Listen to this story and you'll see why I think this. First of all, let me start off by saying that my mom was a very loving, caring mother as well as a nurse. She loved her patients and she was a wonderful human being. She really was. She passed away when I was 17, so long before I even met my fiance and before I had my son. In October of last year, I was in the ER twice in 1 week. At the time, I had no idea what was going on, but I could barely walk only a few feet without feeling like I was gonna fall over. My heart was beating out of its chest. I was so short of breath and so fatigued, shaky. I really thought something was wrong. They ended up sending me home with a heart monitor that I had to wear for 2 months. And I went to the spot where my mom and I always went. We used to just sit in front of this lake and chat for hours about whatever we had going on, what we had on our minds, and what we wanted to talk about. And even though she wasn't there physically, this was a moment where I really needed my mom. So I just talked to her. And I asked her to guide me and protect me and help guide these doctors into what is going on with me, figure out why all these things are happening since I fell 2 stories and why this pain won't go away. When I opened my eyes, there was a rainbow. There wasn't any rain. There wasn't any reason really for there to be a rainbow, but there was. And that kind of gave me a feeling that she heard me. But it gets better. The next evening, about an hour after I tucked my son in for bed, he called me upstairs to talk to me about something. And he asked me if he was going to see Grandma Sue in his dreams again. My heart dropped as soon as he said the name Sue, because that was my mom's name. He said that she went home to Jesus and came back to visit for a little while, but she was going to go back home soon. I started tearing up, and then he tells me she'll keep you safe. That was all I needed to know that I'm on the right path and my mom will make sure of it. So I'm going to believe that when I was falling 2 stories, it was my mom. It was my mom who protected me. Thank you so much for listening. Please like, comment, and subscribe to follow me on my journey. Stay sunny, guys. Bye.